And here we're Layton Dowdy of the James Monroe Mavericks. Quarterback, again, let's go back to last year coming into this position. I think the year before you split reps with two other guys. So did you have any inkling you had the kind of season you had by the end?
I always knew I could be good, but I just always did my best and played my hardest. Whatever happened, happened.
You know, 2,000 yards kind of would be a goal. That's averaging over 200 yards passing a game.
Yeah.
I mean, is that something you kind of eyed coming in, or did you have any kind of goals at all?
No, I didn't really have any goals. Just throw the ball as well as I can. Use my weapons, hit the open guy, and whatever happened, happened.
Obviously, Eli Allen coming back helped, but I think you had a couple 100-yard passing games before he was back.
Yeah.
So, did you know the passing game would be as effective as it ended up being?
It can be. Obviously losing Eli and Nick Pitcher helped a lot last year. Eli was a big target, pretty athletic, but we got some guys this year that can be almost as good. But
was there any point in the season where you noticed? I think the trail game for one is when you went heavy on the run.
Yeah.
But when you guys passed, it didn't seem like anyone could stop you, whether it was Allen, Brady Carr, your running back Cooper Ridgeway was effective in the pass game. Was there a point where you thought when you passed, teams can't stop it?
There may have been a few times, but most of the time I always stay calm and trust everybody. But if the run game's working, then we can stick to that. But if we need to pass, we can.
You obviously people are going to think, well, Eli Allen's gone, and you can look at his numbers and know he had a big season. Do you think that passing game can still be as effective with what you got this year?
I think it can be. Eli was great, but just getting those guys reps in practice now, they should be all right.
Who are some of the guys you think might surprise some people? But I don't know, wide out.
Cooper, I think we'll be able to use Cooper out of the backfield a lot. Maybe Ryan, man, he's grown a little bit. There's a few other ones that are coming in, but they just got to get reps in practice. They're young. It'll take a little time. But
do you think you did lose some backs that really, I mean, aside from Cooper, who had over 1,000 yards for the second straight year, do you think you might have to be more effective in the run game? Now, I know that you showed that you could do that in some games. I think you had a 94-yard rushing game early in the season.
Yeah.
Do you think you can be effective in the run game?
I think I can. We got Chaz Boggs back. He should be all right. Brady Carr left. He was always good, fast, but I think we can be. If I need to run, I will. But
when is the first game that you thought, well, this passing game can be something? Was there a point in the season where you say, I think this is something we're going to be able to do that maybe I didn't know it would be this effective?
Not really. I couldn't really pinpoint a thing, but maybe like halfway through the season, I was like, man, it's working pretty good. So.
When you saw your numbers, were you shocked? You remember seeing anything? I didn't know I had that kind of yardage.
Well,
or are you the kind of guy that kid does know what you got?
I kind of knew what I had, but I just went out and played. I think maybe halfway through the season was the first time I really looked at them, and then.
Will there be any changes offensively?
Maybe a few. It's really early in the season right now to really tell, but there may be a few. I'm not really sure.
You guys opened up with the team you knocked off in the semifinals, and I know they probably got that checked on their schedule, and I would assume you guys do too, because it's going to be a big game in the state to start it off with. But it's Wheeling Central.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that game?
I love big games. They're so fun to play in. The West game down here last year was my favorite game to play in. There were so many people here, but obviously they're
the playoff game, or was it regular?
Both of them. West is a big rival now, but Wheeling Central game, obviously they're going to be coming for us, beating them last year, but we're going to be coming for them too. So.
Well, and West too. I mean, you beat them. They only had 2 losses, and both those were to you guys. I mean, you mentioned that as a rivalry. You looking forward to that again?
Oh yeah, West is always fun to play. They're usually pretty good. They always have a pretty good team, so it's a pretty fun game to play in.
Quarterback on the football team, you also play on the basketball team. You won 2 state championships in basketball. How much do you want one in football?
Terribly. Last year leaving the stadium, it was not what we wanted. And
what was that feeling like? I mean, after the season, and you gained a lot of respect by beating Wheeling Central down here. only people went that.
Yeah.
And like your lineman, Brady
Yeah.
Baker, the only people thought that was Monroe County people. So
It was, I mean, you just got to pick up where we left off. You know, you can hang your head for a little bit, but then just got to get right back to work and get back to next season.
any reason why you think it didn't work out the way you guys had hoped? Did they just get some momentum? It seemed like they got momentum there early, and
Yeah.
it didn't let up for a
Yeah,
while.
I mean, we fumbled pretty early,
Right.
but we still didn't play as well as we should have or could have. Williamstown was a good team, but I think we still could have played better in the game.
Any goals for this year for yourself?
No, just play as best as I can. No really number goals.
Can you get 2,000 again?
I think so, but just have to let my game do the talking.
All right. Hey, I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Lee.
Thank you.